Hi, I'm Damien, the English sledgehammer that smashes down language barriers. And this series is all about helping you get better in pronunciation. These techniques will make it easier for you to take off your mask in English. Why the masks? Well, I think when you're speaking in a second language, it often feels like you're wearing a mask over your face, and the people you're speaking to can't see the real you. Today, we focus on the consonant sounds ch and j. Let's start taking some English masks off. Okay, before we start looking more closely at ch and j, it's important to know where they sit in the big picture of the phonemic chart. This line of the chart are called plosives. Think short for explosions. They are like little explosions in your mouth. You use different parts of your mouth to stop the air and then release like an explosion. This line of the chart runs from the front of your mouth to the back of your mouth, somewhere around here. You get the idea. B stops the sound with your lips. D stops the sound with your tongue, making contact with that ridge of gum just behind your two front teeth. And if you want to find out more about these two pairs of sounds, then make sure you watch this playlist here. And then we move to the sounds that we're looking at today, ch and j, and that's where your tongue is making contact more on the roof of your mouth. And then we finish on this line with k and g, which is the back of your tongue pressed onto the sort of roof of your mouth, but further back. Now, ch and j are a little different to all the other plosives and are called fricatives. Think explosions mixed with friction. So ch is a combination of t and sh. Remember, t is the front part of the tongue which touches that gum ridge just above your two front teeth. T, t, t. While with sh, your lips are rounded and your tongue is just behind the position of t, but it's not actually touching the gum. Shh, shh, shh. The gap between your tongue and the hard palate creates the friction for this sound. Finally, to get ch, you bring t and sh together. You slowly take your tongue off the top of your mouth. Ch, ch, ch. Okay, let's have a look inside the mouth. Alright, on to j. The beauty of all the sounds on this line of the phonemic chart is that you get two for the price of one. What do I mean by that? Well, j is the exact same position as ch. All you need to do is turn your voice box on. Try this. Whisper the two sounds with your hand on your voice box. Start with ch, then go to j, ch, j, ch, j. Also with j, you should feel a little hum in your voice box. Let's try again. J. One final technique to see the difference between ch and j is to use a small strip of paper. Ch, 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 j, 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 to the mouth. Remember, you need to practice like you're going to play. Pronunciation isn't stuck in your brain, It's a physical sport. You need to start moving those facial muscles. Interested in a pronunciation warm-up routine? Then check out my video, The Ultimate English Pronunciation Warm-Up. To help with exercising your facial muscles, in every episode we have a 2-step practice routine which includes minimal pairs and tongue twisters. Okay, repeat after me, then try yourself. Cheap, jeep. Choke, joke. Chin, gin. Cherry, jerry. Larch, large. Tongue twisters are good exercises for your mouth. They help you move quickly between different sound positions. So let's do the tongue twisters. I'll do it once slowly, and then a second time quickly, and then make sure you give it a go. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Jolly General Jimmy Jones joked with Japanese John. Jolly General Jimmy Jones joked with Japanese John. So there you have it, ch and j. And remember, practice is so important with pronunciation. Make sure you either video yourself or practice these mouth positions in front of a mirror. That's it for this episode, and if you got anything of value from this, then please give me a like, and I'll see you next time.